In today's modern food industry, meat processing is far more than simply transporting animals from farms to slaughterhouses. It is a complex supply chain managed with precision from breeding and transportation to humane slaughter, processing, preservation, and final distribution. The ultimate goal: to ensure the highest quality meat, maximum food safety, and respect for animal welfare. In the pork industry, one of the most prominent sectors in global food production, the journey begins when pigs reach their ideal market weight, typically ranging from 280 to 300 pounds, approximately 127 to 136 kilograms. At this stage, pigs yield the most optimal meat quality with a well-balanced ratio of lean meat and fat, offering both culinary appeal and economic efficiency. From the very beginning, strict control protocols are in place. Before leaving the farm, pigs are fasted for 12 to 24 hours to reduce digestive stress and minimize contamination risks during processing. Nevertheless, they continue to have full access to clean drinking water to prevent dehydration. Transportation is carefully timed for early mornings or late evenings to avoid high daytime temperatures, which could otherwise stress or harm the animals. Specialized trucks equipped with advanced ventilation systems, anti-slip flooring, and internal dividers help ensure a safe and comfortable journey. Ramps with gentle slopes are used to guide pigs onto the truck smoothly, minimizing panic or injury during loading. Upon arrival at the processing facility, pigs are not immediately slaughtered. Instead, they are given to 2 hours of rest in a holding area with clean drinking water and cooling systems. This recovery period allows muscle relaxation, reduces stress hormones, and ultimately enhances meat quality, resulting in more tender, flavorful, and visually appealing products. Following the rest period, pigs enter a fully automated and humane slaughter process where each animal is individually inspected and processed under strict standards. Cleaning begins with hot water scalding to loosen hair on the skin. They are then passed through a high-temperature flame chamber that singes any remaining fine hairs and sanitizes the surface. A final cleaning with high-pressure water and brushing systems ensures the skin is completely sanitized and ready for further processing. The carcasses are quickly chilled in carefully controlled environments to inhibit bacterial growth and preserve freshness. Once properly cooled, they move on to cutting and trimming. Premium cuts such as loin, ribs, ham, and shoulder are precisely portioned and packaged under stringent hygiene and quality inspection protocols for wholesale, retail, or food service use. Meat that doesn't meet standard portion cut criteria is sent to industrial grinders to create ground pork with controlled fat content, ideal for processed products such as sausages, hams, deli meats, and bacon. Meanwhile, byproducts such as fat, bones, blood, and organs are not wasted. They are carefully collected and utilized in the production of animal feed, pharmaceuticals, and industrial products, helping to optimize the entire supply chain. Every batch of meat undergoes final quality inspection before being distributed to supermarkets, restaurants, and food processing facilities. With comprehensive monitoring systems in place, every step of the journey is documented to ensure that each cut of pork is safe, fresh, and meets the highest quality standards at the time it reaches consumers. Alongside pork, U.S. beef stands out as a symbol of premium quality and exceptional flavor. Thanks to a strict grading system including levels, I prime, chose, and select, each cut of beef is assessed based on marbling, tenderness, and color. This system not only helps consumers choose the right product, but also sets a global benchmark for beef excellence. In 2024, the United States consumed approximately 13.88 million tons of beef, a remarkable figure that reflects consumer confidence and preference for high-quality red meat. From farm to table, every piece of meat tells a story of science, technology, humane care, and unwavering commitment to quality. This is what drives the continued growth and trust in the modern meat processing industry worldwide. In today's modern meat processing plants, the journey of pork from arrival to packaging is no longer just a series of technical steps. It's a seamless integration of advanced technology, food safety standards, and ethical animal treatment. Every stage is carefully managed to deliver final products that are not only delicious, but also safe, transparent, and responsibly produced. The process begins as soon as pigs are brought to the facility. Instead of immediate slaughter, they are given 2 to 4 hours of rest in a quiet holding area to relax their muscles, stabilize their mental state, and reduce stress hormones, factors that directly affect meat quality. During this time, the animals are kept comfortable, well ventilated, and have constant access to clean drinking water. The next step is humane stunning, typically done using CO gas or a short burst of electrical current. This renders the pigs unconscious within seconds and prevents pain during the slaughtering process. Bleeding is then carried out efficiently to remove blood from the carcass, helping preserve the meat's natural color and texture while minimizing contamination risks. From here, the cleaning process begins with precision. Pigs are first submerged in hot water baths at controlled temperatures to loosen their hair. They are then passed through automatic dehairing machines, where rotating brushes and rollers remove the majority of coarse hair. To ensure all fine hair and surface bacteria are eliminated, carcasses go through a high-temperature flame chamber, followed by a powerful high-pressure water rinse with industrial brushes for deep surface cleaning. Once clean, the carcasses are carefully opened along standard incision lines, and internal organs such as liver, lungs, heart, and intestines are removed and sorted according to their intended use, be it human consumption, pharmaceuticals, or byproduct processing. Throughout this phase, veterinarians and quality control officers monitor closely to ensure food safety regulations are met and no biological risks remain. Next comes rapid chilling, where the clean carcasses are transferred into cold storage rooms maintained at around -4 degrees Celsius. This essential step slows down bacterial growth and locks in freshness. Once chilled, the carcasses are moved to the cutting area, where skilled workers and machines divide them into commercial cuts like loin, ribs, shoulder, and belly. Any trimmings or offcuts are redirected to industrial grinders to produce ground pork with tightly controlled fat content, perfect for processed goods like sausages, ham, bacon, meatballs, and deli products. A standout feature of modern pork processing is zero waste utilization. Every part of the pig, from bones and fat to blood, skin, and internal organs, is recovered and repurposed. These byproducts are turned into valuable resources such as animal feed, gelatin, enzymes, cosmetics, pharmaceutical ingredients, and even industrial materials. This not only maximizes economic value, but also promotes sustainability and environmental responsibility. In the final stage, the meat is packaged according to customer needs, either vacuum sealed, gas flushed, or tray packed. Each product is labeled with full traceability information: origin, production date, expiration date, nutritional data, and processing facility. Products are then stored in cold warehouses and transported in refrigerated vehicles to supermarkets, restaurants, and food processors across the country, or even exported internationally. The entire operation is integrated with modern digital systems, including real-time temperature monitoring, traceability via QR codes, and automated quality control. Thanks to the synergy between human expertise and technological innovation, the modern pork processing industry has become a model of efficiency, hygiene, transparency, and ethical practice, delivering food that consumers can truly trust. The process of industrial meat processing, especially for products such as corned beef, fermented sausages like salami, and cooked sausages, is an intricate journey that blends modern technology with long-standing culinary traditions to create products with distinctive flavors, high safety standards, and long shelf lives. It all begins with selecting the finest raw ingredients, an essential first step for corned beef manufacturers. Typically choose cuts like brisket or round, known for their firm muscle structure, moderate fat content, and ability to retain tenderness after extended cooking. Once delivered to the factory, the meat undergoes strict quality inspection to detect any spoilage, contamination, or substandard characteristics. After passing inspection, the beef is thoroughly washed with cold water or mild sanitizing solutions and then carefully trimmed to remove excess fat, sinew, and unwanted connective tissues that could affect the final product's texture or taste. The trimmed meat is then portioned into appropriate sizes and enters a crucial stage, the curing process. This is not only a preservation method, but also the heart of what gives corned beef its signature flavor. The beef is immersed in a special brine solution that contains salt and curing agents like sodium nitrate or nitrite, which preserve the meat's pink color and inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria. The brine is also infused with traditional spices such as mustard seeds, black pepper, bay leaves, cloves, garlic, and sometimes brown sugar or honey to balance the saltiness. curing time can range from several days to over a week depending on the thickness of the meat and the manufacturer's technique. To ensure the brine penetrates evenly, many facilities use high-pressure injection machines to distribute it directly into the muscle fibers. Once fully cured, the meat is rinsed again to remove any residual salt and seasoning, resulting in a firmer texture and an attractive pink hue, ready for cooking. The cooking phase typically involves slow steaming or boiling the beef in large industrial ovens or pressure cookers for several hours. This method ensures that the meat becomes tender and easily shredded, while maintaining its rich, cured flavor. After cooking, the corned beef is rapidly cooled to prevent bacterial growth, then vacuum sealed or canned to preserve freshness without refrigeration. Before distribution, each batch undergoes rigorous food safety tests from microbial checks and moisture levels to metal detection to ensure the highest quality standards are met, especially for global export. Meanwhile, Salami, the world-renowned dry fermented sausage of European origin, demonstrates another layer of culinary sophistication. The process begins with premium cuts of pork or beef, finely ground and mixed with salt, black pepper, garlic, red wine, and other regional spices according to traditional recipes. The mixture is then stuffed into natural or synthetic casings and placed in fermentation chambers for 1 to 3 days. Beneficial bacteria, like lactobacillus, thrive during this stage, producing a mild tanginess and preventing the growth of harmful microbes. Next comes the drying and curing phase, lasting several weeks or even months, during which the sausage loses moisture while enzymes naturally break down proteins and fats, intensifying its flavor and creating a dense, chewy texture. Some varieties are lightly smoked with oak wood or allowed to develop a natural white mold on the surface, enhancing aroma and acting as a protective layer. Once matured, salami is ready to be sliced and enjoyed, an elegant and flavorful result of patience and tradition. On the other hand, modern cooked sausage production reflects a different facet of meat processing, where technology and food safety protocols take center stage. This begins with fresh pork, beef, or a blend of both, finely ground and combined with animal fat to achieve the desired richness and binding consistency. The meat mixture is seasoned with salt, garlic, onions, pepper, and often food-grade additives such as phosphates to retain moisture and nitrites for color preservation and antimicrobial effect. Once mixed to a smooth, homogeneous texture, the meat is stuffed into casings, natural or collagen, and subjected to either steaming or smoking, depending on the product type. This cooking step not only makes the sausages safe to eat, but also enhances their flavor and creates a slightly firm outer casing. After cooking, the sausages are rapidly cooled, vacuum sealed, or frozen to lock in freshness and extend shelf life. From humble raw cuts to sophisticated finished products, corned beef, salami, and sausages are more than just processed meats. They are culinary creations refined over centuries. They showcase the harmonious balance between science, tradition, and passion. These foods are not only delicious and convenient, but also represent the results of relentless innovation, quality control, and the deep human desire to transform simple ingredients into enduring flavors that transcend borders and cultures.